What it do, what it do, what it do. Let it do what it do, what it do.
I'm definitely face of boxing. Absolutely.
They up the level, I'ma up the level with them every time.
I mean what I say, lines only put.
Charlo just dropped Lubin with that sweeping right and goes down face first. It's over.
Hey. What's going on, everybody? This is your boy KQKC. All right, I see people out there, but y'all not in the chat. Come on in the chat, baby. We ain't gonna bite hard. But I know Jab Queen is in here. What's going on, Jab Queen? How you doing? All right, man, oh man. I was with the bed and, I rode my motorcycle for a while and I came on in here. I said, you know what? I was tossing and turning and, I said, let me get up because I can't sleep, because my body is not tired like it used to be because of my parents, because they are out of town and they won't be back to Monday or Tuesday, and I'm like, man, what I'm going to do, right? Because I didn't have nothing planned because I didn't know my lazy sister that was going to sit up there and volunteer to go down there. But she got an objective. I know my sister. We don't get along at all. And I know she got an objective. All right, what's going on, Boston Latino TV, baby? What's happening? Man, what's going on, man? I got 2 Latinos up there, the thumbnail, right? That what took me so long to come in. I'm sorry, but I had to find a thumbnail or do a thumbnail that can pretty much go aside of what I'm going to be talking about. And we got 3 Latinos because we got Oscar De La Hoya. Oh, man, he is going in on Eddie Reynoso gym. He's going in on all the fighters over there. He believes that somebody over in that gym is full of shit. Hey, I love my Latino brothers, and right is right, wrong is wrong. I don't give a shit what color you are. All right? Y'all know me. Y'all know how I am. All right? First of all, let me shout out to the people that's in here. We got Jab Queen that's in here. All right? We got WIZE Sports Betting is in here. And we got Box Latino TV is up in here. All right. We got Night Rider 16, baby. Yes, sir. Louisiana finest, baby, is up in here. All right. Yes, sir. And we got let me see. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it right now. And I can't really tell. This only shows who all in here. But I'm quite sure there's more people out there. Shout out to everybody in Twitter. All right. I appreciate everybody in Twitter that's out there. There's only 4. But hey, spread the word. All right. Boxing After Dark. That's what it is. Y'all gonna steal it anyway, but hey, that's what it is. Boxing After Dark. Now thank everybody for coming in. Now, of course, you're not gonna have the usual 100 or 90, whatever, come in every day. You're not going to have that today. You might have it tomorrow on fight night, but not today, okay? Now, let's talk about it, okay? Matter of fact, the first fight that I want to talk about, well, not first fight, but first subject, okay? It is a problem. Steroids has been a problem, PEDs, for a long time. And I'm not talking about a long time like the last 12 months. I'm not talking about a long time in the last 15 goddamn months. To 15 years. Hey, how about 20 years? I was in high school in 1984, 83, 82. And I played basketball Then you had your football team over here. Those were the steroid users. Yeah, they used to come and appeal for them about this damn big. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but they was real big. And you take them, boom, you swallow, and next thing you know, they running their heads into the locker. They run their heads into the locker. I'm like, what the fuck? Well, I mean, I said, what is going on? Then I had a class, a science class, with one of the girlfriends of someone on the football team. Her nose was all bloody. Her head was all busted. You know, had a big ass hematoma coming out of it. And I said, what happened to you? Car accident? No, Josh did it. What the hell? Then I go outside for, changing classes. They running their heads into the locker and shit like that. That's steroids. That was steroids, y'all. Now, everybody knew about it, but they were taking so much of that shit that it was affecting them. It was affecting their play. And what I mean by affecting their play, yeah, they dominated, but ain't nobody asked you to break nobody's arms. Ain't nobody tell you knock somebody out unconscious with just one single tackle. See, this is what steroids do to you. It can be a good and a bad thing. We are talking about high school. We're talking about big-ass horse pills that you swallow. And, of course, now, well, then, they outlawed it. They outlawed it. And what makes it so bad, that same girl, she died. She died 2 years later. Why? Because her boyfriend that was on steroids, he beat her to death. He beat her to death, and now he's in jail for life. All over steroids. No lie, on phono. Now, that goes to show you. Now, when you're in a higher level of play, or whatever your flavor is as a pro, there's no room for it. I'm sorry. Victor Conti is bad for boxing. Now, I'm not blaming Victor Conti for Jaime McGill. Who knows where Jaime McGill got that shit from? Robert Garcia. His gym was in Oxnard, California. I did my research. That's why I tell you, got to do your damn research. Oxnard, it sounds like it's Hispanic, nothing but Hispanics over there. No, it's blacks over there. It's a lot of blacks over there. And it's easy to get. It's easy to get. See, back in the day, we used to call marijuana, and you dip it in embalming fluid. We call it wicked stick, baby. Ooh, that PCP. That's what it is. And next thing you know, you see a motherfucker running down the street, butt naked. Butt naked. Everybody just ignoring him. I'm like, ho. Do y'all see that nigga running down the street naked? and I'm drunk. He is naked. Y'all know that, right? I mean, somebody ought to tell him, right? They say, oh man, he on that wicked stick, man. Man, yeah. I mean, wicked stick. Yeah, man, he on that PCP, dude. You know, because they dip it in embalming fluid. They get it all wet up. Right? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Arizona. My man, Jaquin. Yes, sir, they call it wet. Yeah, it's wet, all right. It's wet, and then, it dry a little bit. Then you take a pull. You take a pull. All it takes is one pull. Now, don't get me wrong. All right? I ain't no damn saint, okay? Let's just get that straight. I'm from the old school. I ain't no damn fool. I tried marijuana. Yeah, it wasn't for me. Because it made me hungry and shit. It had me looking crazy and shit. Like motherfucking Pookie on motherfucking on Friday, you know. All right, yo, world. Man, I was gonna call you till I'm going live. I want you to hit the Cash App at night. We don't give YouTube super chats during the day at night. We don't give YouTube no more money. Okay, not at night. This is my thing at night. Not YouTube. And YouTube, you know it, don't you, YouTube? Because I know you're listening, right? You know it. But I love you, bro. All right? I love you, bro. All right? And I need to talk to you, too. Okay? All right? No, I don't need to borrow no money. He finna say, look, KQ, I'm finna go to bed there. Call me tomorrow, right? What's going on, young world in that? Yes, sir. Oh, hey. What's going on with you, brother? Yes, sir. Got some. And I tell y'all about that joke in a minute. Because we got new subscribers, and you know, they don't know about that garçon. All right. Yes, sir. It's me and AD in the bed listening. Okay. Talk your ish, my brother. You have more energy now than you did this morning on your show. Wow. Love you, OG. Yes, sir. Salute to you, chat. Yes, sir. It's salute to you, chat. Yes, sir. Good brother, man. He's like my blood brother. Okay. He's like my blood brother. All right. I don't have no brothers. I don't have no blood brothers or nothing like that, but he come very close to that. All right. And he's a good brother too. You know, he can sing, he can play, you know, and he got great judge of character. He got great judge of women, you know. So, and shout out to him and AD. Okay. And so, and when I said Godson, he was flying somewhere, right? And I forget, you know, it's been so a while, more and more time go past. Well, what happened was that he met some group of people that was all in the same area and everything. And, you know, he said he was going this way, they going that way. Where you from? Well, he was lying his ass off, right? Right? You know, he was a big liar back then, right? And he said, yeah, garçon. You know, that's the only word he know in French, right? So he got up, go get another drink or whatever, and they was like, man, that nigga ain't from no damn. Who he think he fooling? That nigga from Chicago on the south side. That's right, you flying to London. That's what it was. You were flying to London. That's what it was, right? It's like, oh, no. That nigga from the south side of Chicago. Get the hell out here. He might be a Crip. He might be a Blood. See, you can tell where you walk. Anyway, all right, man. I appreciate you, man, though. I really do. I really appreciate you. All right. But seriously, you know, keep in mind, you all right. Remember, when I do boxing off the dark, listen, YouTube ain't getting nothing. They already know. Y'all ain't double bubbling on me. Okay, y'all not double bubbling on me. Okay, you know. So anyway, yeah. KQ was a little tired this morning. All right, it kind of flowed, but it flowed kind of, you know. Well, it's nothing too much happening right now to my boy step in the ring tomorrow night or tonight. All right, yeah, man, and Kellen Plant. Oh, he gonna give y'all a boxing lesson. Hey, Devin, you need to watch Kellen Plant. He gonna show you how to box, you know, on the back foot. And no, you gotta throw punches too now, Devin. Okay. Now, only one that really don't know how to do that is Devin. But let BFT tell him, you know, he can beat Boots, right? What a dumbass. But anyway, all right, let's keep going. All right. Oh yeah, I got enough energy. See, that's what I told you. You know, blood, you know, he can tell. He know how I am. All right. And he came here to Chicago. We hooked up and everything. And man, he played and I had a good time. I was out there shaking my ass, dancing with people I don't even know. Man, he out there playing three keyboards, not one, not two, three. I said, what the hell? Man, But I had a good time. You know, and I'm gonna miss him this year. But hopefully he can come in a day ahead and we can kick it. One of my daughters is getting her PhD. Okay, she's getting her PhD on the same day that he performs. So I'm gonna have to miss him this time. But anyway, let's keep going, y'all. All right, let's keep going. Well, matter of fact, hold on. I'm not finished with Haney McGill. All right. What's up, Isaiah? What's going on with you? All right. Yes, sir. You didn't spill nothing on anybody that night, did you? No, man. Because he was there for Portaloosa. Okay. Now that is a festival that Chicago has. It's a big festival. Matter of fact, the Barack Obama kids, they work there for that time they was here. And Michelle Obama, she told the Secret Service, look, y'all got to go and we're gonna bring in some more people because they look so old. Everybody saw them. Everybody was like, wait a minute, hold on. They ain't dressed right, So she brought in people, Secret Service, that look young. They had on jeans. They had on button-down shirts. They had on a Nike shirt like this one, and they looked more. They was able to blend in. You couldn't see their pistol or nothing like that, and they had to wash them while they was working. I mean, they actually clean off, on the beer, serving beer and stuff like that, So I didn't have a chance to spill nothing, like I did at the concert, when I went to see Luther. All right, because ain't no but grass out there. So that's why, I took off my shoes and I was dancing with, I don't even know her name, right? So, but anyway, I had a good time, man. And what makes it so bad? I didn't think they was gonna sing like that. I didn't. I was expecting somebody, singing some Oriental songs or some shit like that. No, it wasn't. It wasn't like that. Man, it wasn't nothing like that. Now, okay, Isaiah, I didn't say no shirt. I took my shoes off. I was dancing, but I ain't take no shirt off now. Cause then I would have been really drunk. Then, I would have been mad. But now I know that you can sneak in some drink if you want to. You just gotta know how to do it. But they be real strict on that shit. Man, you gotta go through 3 checkpoints. No pistols or nothing. This Chicago, right? So you ain't bringing no pistols in here. All right, let's keep on going with some boxing talk, okay? What's going on, Demetrius? Demetrius, what's going on? KQ, keep the grind on your favorite foot on the truth. Hold on. Now I got what my glasses at. All right. KQ, keep the grind on and your foot on the truth, big dog. Hey man, that's what I'm gonna do, Demetrius. That's one thing KQ do. All right. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. Never did, never will. All right. If I don't know, y'all know my motto. If I don't know, I'm gonna tell you I don't know. But I'm gonna come back and find out for you. But in the meantime, I'm not gonna do like Blue Blood. I told y'all, hey, I'm gonna get you back every time I get a chance. Cause you did a whole live stream on me. So I owe you. Maybe about 4 more hours. All right? 4 more hours with it here and there. All right? I'm not gonna do like Blue Blood. I'm not gonna sit there and lie to you and clickbait and say, oh, it's subject to change when my ass is wrong. No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't rock like that. All right? I was raised a little bit better than that. And for the record, Blue Blood, get that damn mailbox fixed in front of your damn yard. All right? That motherfucker leaning like the Eiffel Tower. Shit. Man. Here's something, just a suggestion. All you got to do is get a hammer, and knock that motherfucker back in place. Okay? That's all you got to do. But you too busy putting out lies and shit. But that's okay. If you want to lean motherfucking like a gangster lean, that's on you. Because the mailman, when you put mail in there, the mailman got to do this. I'm sorry. All right. That came out wrong. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. He came out just right. Because listen, I ain't being mean. This dude sat there and did a live stream on me for damn near 2 hours. All right? I want my get back. And I'm getting it back slowly, but goddamn slow. All right? You can lie all you want to. You can say this and that. But I'm getting you back one step at a time. Inch by inch. Step by step. And slowly I turn. Blues Traveler, what's going on? What's going on, Dorian Brown? Yes, sir, Blue Blood Terrible. Terrible? No, he's just a big-ass liar. That's all. Man. Then he always asks, well, what I lie about? Nigga, you told so much lies, motherfucker can't write it all down. Man. I know AD like, man, KQ is crazy as hell. I know, KQ, there's something wrong with him. Babe. Stay away from him, cause he ain't all put together. Yes, sir. Anthony Robinson, what's going on? He said, leave Blue Blood alone. He is smart. Okay. Yeah, he is so smart, ain't he? Yeah, he's so smart that he'll lie, and think you not like you can't comprehend, right? He's so smart that he know that you dumb. Okay, yeah, okay. All right. Man, I got some tapes on Blue Blood. Man, you'll be surprised. And he thought the shit was funny. He thought the shit was funny. And look, this will show you, and I'm going to get back to this, but it shows you that some content creators are up to no good. They will lie to you. Another content creator that was in the LWC like myself, I knew he was lying. He told me he was going to say that. And what makes it so bad, they bought it. Who does that? This is like telling you all, I heard Canelo is going to fight Gervonta Davis. Yeah, that is carved in stone. That reported a close source. Sources say, and people start buying it, whatever, right? You don't do people like that. Dan Raphael, Mike Comperture, and the rest of them guys. And we ain't gonna talk about Ness, right? He's a big Devin Haney channel, so I can't really, cause Blue Blood here, Devin Haney channel too, But no, don't believe none of them guys saying. Now, only way you can believe that is listen to them, do your own research. Then you can go back and say, okay, yeah, he's telling the truth. That's the only way. That's the only way. Same way when I got in the LWC. We here for the black fighters. Okay, then guess what? They talked about the black fighters like a dog. Hey, wait a minute. And me and Fanon said the same thing at the same damn time. Wait a minute. Now, Fanon got the hell up out of there, right? I stayed there and tried to get him the benefit of the doubt, right? I stayed there like a dumbass and gave him the benefit of the doubt. Then when I started seeing it more and more, hating on this black fighter, hating on that black fighter, hating on that black fighter. But when you hear Deontay Wilder talking about how the black man, okay, you on some militant shit, all right? Okay, all right, I'll tell you what, I got to go to. So, but anyway, now, all right, what's up, Marcus Butler? What's going on, brother? All right, good to see you this night, okay? He said, Blue said Devin Woods versus Tio is a done deal, August 16. Maybe so, but that's a big lie. Because Turkey is not going to forgive him. Now, this is what I was telling y'all earlier today. Okay, I was a little tired, a little bit, and I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but listen, August 16th, what happened on August 16th? Anybody, what's so special about August 16th? Tank Davis fight on August 16th. Why? Huh? There you go, Tay. Tank and Roach rematch. See, Turkey ultimate goal is that I got nothing but a piece of shit fighters, and it made me look bad on May the 2nd. So if Tank can't join me, then I'm gonna try to beat him. Which you're not, especially with Tio and Devin. Oh, please. Versus Tank, he gonna blow y'all out the water. And you know what? That's why I know it's a lie. Because Turkey don't like to get embarrassed. And he will get embarrassed because everybody anticipating this fight. Now, I hate to say it, but I'm right. All right? Like I say, you know what? I'm going to toot my own horn right now. I'm not going to wait. Toot. Because, see, everybody waiting on Tank to lose. Everybody anticipating on Tank losing this fight. Oh, Roach got his number. Oh, Roach now. They used to spar together. Oh, man, they know each other. Oh, Tank didn't want to do that in front of his mama. Oh, Tank got more respect for his mama. Well, now, Tank ain't got no respect for nobody. Now, I was speaking to someone inside this camp. Y'all know who I talk to all the time. You know, ain't no secret. I tell y'all my sources. I just don't tell you what we talk about. All right? That's the thing about it. You know, I don't know what all the top secret shit is anyway. As long as you don't tell what you're talking about, I think everything cool. You know? Shit. That shows you that he ain't got no sources, Blue. He ain't got no sources. He's just making up shit. All right? But I got sources. And my sources say that Tank Davis is in the best shape of his life. And they made what we call some changes. They made some adjustments. So if Lamont Roach think Tank gonna come in there and fight like he been fighting, oh baby, you got a rude awakening. And statistics tell us, history tell us that when you go in directly into a rematch, I'm talking about directly can be 6 months. You don't take no fight in between. Your fight is the next fight with that same guy. Now, I'm wondering, you probably wondering, the whole world is wondering what Tank gonna look like. So Turkey ain't no damn fool. Turkey already got blown out the water once. So you really think, now think about it now. Think about Blue Blood. Think about his past. You really believe, you goddamn really believe that he gonna sit there and say it's a done deal on August the 16th. The man already lost money on every bout he put out. Now, what if Tank shut his ass out? Oh, He's not going to take that chance because that means that Tank is winning, and Turkey don't like to lose. He don't like to lose financially, and then he don't like to lose spiritually, all right? So that goes to show you that Blue is full of shit. Think about it, y'all. All right? Think about it. He ain't going to do that. He knows what United States, the people, the rappers, the hip-hoppers, everybody means to Gervonta Davis. So you think, come on now, put on our finger hats, all right? Be like Romper Room, right? I know I'm old, all right? But Romper Room, y'all remember Romper Room? I see David, I see Turkey, I see Blue, and I see both of them lying. I get this and that. Yeah, that's Romper Room. Yeah, that's Romper Room. Y'all remember Mr. Rogers? How you like to be my neighbor? You take off the shoes and shit, put on a little sweater and a little trolley train. Hey, trolley. What's going on, trolley? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Thomas Hill, you know what I'm talking about. All right, you ain't no spring chicken now. All right? Don't try it, Thomas Hill. You ain't no spring chicken, okay? See, I saw you in the next motherfucking baby room when I was born. All right, so don't try that. Come on now. Man, oh man. Let me sip about coffee, man. Man, oh man. But all serious and all jokes aside, right? And that's the name of the comedy club that Bunny Mac got started. It's called All jokes aside. All right. Yes, sir. Bernie Mac made that place, man, a historical site. Now, but I didn't have to say that because you all know that. You all know that they'd rather see Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach, the man, the myth, that almost beat Gervonta Davis, that went on a draw tour. All right, not a losing tour like Belango. He went on a draw tour, and he was talking big shit. All right, and that's more fuel in the fire for Tank. Now this time he don't give a shit about his mama. No. He don't give a shit about mama. All right, Mama Dukes. All right, you gonna see your son get his ass whooped this time, okay? You know, so Tank, he don't want to take that chance of having a loss on his record. And I ain't through for Tank, because I got a second part of this shit, all right? Because y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is, all right? It's up on that thumbnail up there. Did I put it up there? Let me see. Tank in shape for a rematch. No, that ain't it. But it's a lot of lies going out against Gervonta Davis. All right? It's a lot of lies. It's no way that Tank is retiring before January. Okay? Now, what they're trying to do, what's up, Herman Brooks? What's going on, baby? I see you. Man, you come here and smiling, Herman Brooks. Man, you must have been listening, huh? And you decided to come on in here and say something, huh? As you got through laughing, huh? Man. Now, I'm satisfied, okay? I would be satisfied with a win. I don't care about the knockout. If it comes, it comes. See, that's what's wrong with some of these fighters. They be looking for the knockout. And next thing you know, they focus on nothing but knockout. And guess what? They get countered themselves. They get knocked out themselves. So Tank, I just want him to win. That's all we can ask. Just win and beat him. Now, I would like to see him, like Manon said, okay? Like Martin said, listen, I'm a little biased. I want Tank to beat his ass. Why? Because it would shut everybody up. Not only did Tank win, he won in high fashion. All right? He took over the fight. He broke the fight down. And he started off fast. Y'all remember all that talking shit about, Tank, he don't start fast. He starts slow. He's a slow starter. All Lamont got to do is start fast, jump on his ass, and he's 6 rounds behind. No. It ain't going to work that way. And let me tell you why. Because, see, Tank knows what he's bringing. Lamont Roach, and I went back and looked, and I really been, really, this is one fight that I really been studying. And Lamont Roach fights the same way all the time. Everybody that he fought the same way he fought Tank. Now, he did make a small adjustment when he fought Tank. What did he do? He kept Tank close. He kept Tank close so Tank didn't have room to throw that uppercut. You know how Tank like that, like he did Leo Santa Cruz and knocked him out to next Sunday. No, he stayed close so he couldn't get hit by that. He had sharp, up close punches. That what pretty much Roach game plan. Stay close to him. Don't let him box you. All right? You stay close to him. You cut off the range. You go right back with a counterpunch. And Lamont Roach is a counterpuncher. And he was a counterpuncher in that fight. Every time Tank threw a punch, he had an answer just like that. I mean, Tank would throw that left like that, bam. He right back on him. And Tank, he get hit. Tank get hits a lot. You got to straighten that out. Now, of course, also, when you throw that uppercut, when you throw that straight left, when you throw that right hook, you got to make sure you get that foam back on that hook. And you got to do that real fast because he throw counter punches real fast. He catch and shoot real fast. It's a lot of little adjustments he have to do. Now, the last and but not least, he has to be on his toes. He's going to have to do some lateral movement. Not like Devin Haney. I ain't talking about running the 50-yard dash. No, that shit. Right? I'm talking about lateral movement. Because if you look at Lamont Roach scoops. He scoops. He shuffles his feet. He's not up on his toes. He's not up on his toes and, bam, this and that. No, he's not. Why? Because he came down from 140 all the way to 130. Then now he come back to 135. Yeah, I'll let y'all know tomorrow. Like I said this morning, I'm going to let y'all know tomorrow, all right, who he fought at 140. Somebody asked me that question today, all right? And that's what I'm going to do, all right? And I was surprised, too. Shout out to Arena, because I don't know how I missed that, but all I knew that he came up from 130 and he fought Tank at 135. But I looked at both of them and I'm like, wow, goddamn, for him to come up from 130, man, to 135, that ain't nothing but 5 pounds. That look like he moved, goddamn, he big. Why is he so big? That's what I'm saying to myself, all right? I'm sorry, I ain't talking to y'all or nobody. I'm just saying to myself, why is he so big? And I don't know why, but I'm sitting up there expecting myself to answer me. Like, so why is he so big? Like myself gonna say, well, KQ, well, no, this is my outer person, right? Man, because he was a big dude, and now I get it. Now I get it. When I found out he'd been fighting at 140, I got to find out how many fights he had at 140. This is what I've been trying to tell y'all before I move on. This is what I've been trying to tell you all for the last 2-3 weeks. These guys had already been drained before they even signed a contract with Tank. Look at Rolly Romero. I like to use him because he put it out in plain goddamn English. He said, look here, I didn't have no business fighting Tank at 135. And they said, why? Because Tank drained you? He said, no, it don't have nothing to do with Tank draining me. I drained my own self. I should have been fighting at 147. That's the weight I can make, 147 easily. And with some to spare. So of course, Rolly, he's had to squeeze down. He almost broke his goddamn neck trying to make 135. But he got there. Though. And then he had to take off a couple more pounds for Tank. Because Tank is the A side. Now, so for him, now me, I would say, you know what, man, I can't do this shit. Because I feel my asshole about to fall out, right? So I said, no. But see, when you think about that money, that money is like, man, so that, okay, Rolly like, man, I'm thinking about this money, I'm thinking about this is the highest payday I ever made, man, I got to do it. And he did it though. But he didn't rehydrate up. It wasn't enough time for him to get back up to where he was. You see? Now, Tank is Tank. He's not going to grow anymore. I've been telling y'all this. He's not going to grow anymore. He's a grown-ass man in his 30s. All right? He ain't got no more baby teeth. That shit is gone. Matter of fact, he going to be looking like this in a few years. Huh? Hello? Boxing Latino, baby, you back? You said Tank knocking Roach out cold. All right, baby. All right. Team Tank, baby. He got even the Hispanics, baby. He got the Hispanics on his side, baby. Boxing Latino TV is up in here. All right, what's going on, brother? All right, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what we call a star. All right, no offense. All right, Big Dog Willie, he probably going to bed and think about some other shit. But right now, he's no Shakur Stevenson. And Shakur Stevenson, for the record, you and Tank are not the biggest fight in boxing. Stop that shit. Stop that lying. That ain't gonna happen. All right? Especially if you hiding out over there with Turkey and Eddie. So stop that shit. And you stop telling Turkey that Tank thinking about coming over here. He ain't thinking about coming over there. Boy, y'all say shit that will make Turkey like y'all. Y'all say shit that get Turkey all wound up. And then Tank be like, man, I ain't say that. Why he lie on me like that? I ain't say no shit like that. Damn, Turkey. Where the two Ferraris at? Where the two Ferraris at? Boy, you can't write none of this, boy. I swear. I mean, Gervonta Davis, he's short in stature, but he sure bring on a big ruckus, boy. I'm telling you. I mean, they know the man making money. They know the man got money. They know the man bring in butts and put them in the seats, right? They know the man breaking records. They know the man breaking records and tickets, right? And they still got something to complain about, right? I mean, goddamn. I mean, BLTD, he lost his goddamn mind. I think it's that PTSD. Not for being in the army, but fuck with that girl in the army. I said, hell, that's what it is. Shit, you know. And for the record, BLTV, Sonia Sotomayor did not die, okay? She was appointed by Barack Obama. All right, that was Ruth Ginsburg that died. Okay, so that shows me that your ass was lying. Okay, your shit ain't the Supreme Court. Your shit is filed away. You will always be a sex offender. Okay, that's why you can't go nowhere without checking. Without checking with your parole officer. All right. That's why you couldn't go to Australia. Because you had to check. And know what Bill and them asked you that on your show. What happened? Why you didn't come? Oh, I had something to do. You had something to do? You had a free ticket, free ride to Australia, and a ringside seat and everything, and you had something to do. Oh, right. Yeah, what you had to do? Work? Huh? Wow. Okay, tell us anything. All right? Tell us any goddamn thing, freaky diggy. Huh? Yeah, man, come on. Man. You know, and Sonia Sotomayor, I got it right up right now. I can show you. I wrote her a letter. I wrote her a letter saying thank you for being the first Latino to be elected to the Supreme Court by the first black president, Barack Hussein Obama, because I worked for him. Yes, it was in what we call the Chicago Defender. We got 3 newspapers here. Well, 2 now. So, but anyway, but that goes to show you. All right. We're talking about BFTV right now. All right. So that goes to show you that he was lying. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. They kicked it out and they kicked it right back and kicked it out and I kicked it right back. And right now, that bitch Sonia Sotomayor, she had it and she died and this and that. And I said, yeah, he lying. He lying. Because she's not dead. Okay? She's wide alive. Right? That was Ruth Ginsburg. She was 92 years old. She died. Okay? The longest Supreme Court judge. So there you go. Okay? Clarence Thomas. So you can't fuck with me with politics. Clarence Thomas. First black, besides Thurgood Marshall. All right? But, you know, he's a black Supreme Court judge, but he a Republican, you know? But hey, it is what it is, okay? Now, let's keep on moving, all right? So, like I said, you can't pull that shit over me. And what make it so bad, that's why Blue's so mad at Fanon. He can't pull that shit on Fanon either, because Fanon know big words. So, like I said, and to somebody last night, the blue blood, if you don't understand Fanon, carry a dictionary in your back pocket. Every time Fanon says something, go look it up and see what it means. All right? That's what you need to do. I'm sorry, y'all. All right? Sometimes I get a little bit carried away. Okay? I'm finna go to bed. OG putting people on blast. No. I'm finna get back to it, man. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Sometimes I get carried away sometimes, but it's all right. All right. Cody. Okay. But keep it grinding. Okay. And $2 holler, baby, in that cash app. All right. I appreciate you, bro. All right. I appreciate you, broski. All right. Cody. Yes, sir. All right. Okay. I appreciate you, man. Yes, sir. I just I don't know if that's your government name. I hate calling out people government names. All right. Try to use you all YouTube name. All right. Unless you just don't care, you know. Yeah. Fanon knows big words. Yeah, Fanon, well, he has a very high IQ. His IQ is through the roof. Yeah. No. Not blue blood. No, not blue blood. We're talking about somebody else, BFTV. And he's not a pedophile. He's a sex offender. And pedophile is with kids. All right. When an underage woman say no, that means no. Okay. But he didn't want to listen. So, but anyway, no, not blue blood. Please, no, not blue blood, because he'll have a fit. Man, he'll have a fit, not blue blood. All right. Cruiser Conscious said, OG, you got my stomach hurt. Why your stomach hurt, man? You all right? You all right? All right. Okay. All right. Now, let's keep moving. Okay. Let me see. Did I go everything with Gervonta Davis? The rumors. Okay. I think I went over that. The rumors of Gervonta Davis. Okay. Before I go to Devin Haney. Of course, all the rumors are about to start again. See, I'm gonna keep this short. Okay. What they're trying to do is they're trying to throw him off his square. Okay. So what they did, and I'm talking about Coach Cunningham, because he is in Florida. Coach Kenny and Coach Calvin, they are still in Baltimore. I don't know what's the deal. I don't. I did call all SS. I did call senior, and they only going to tell me what they want to tell me, because I'm not part of that 20-year circle. I'm not part of that 25-year-old circle. I'm an outsider. So they only tell me, yeah, they'll come on an interview with me. Yeah, we cool. We got each other numbers and stuff like that. But they're only going to tell me what they want to tell me. And when Knockout said, KQ, when he told you that as far as he know, everything is cool, that means everything ain't cool. Because if it was cool, he wouldn't say, well, as far as I know, no, something ain't right. And right now, it doesn't matter. Coach Cunningham, he's a great coach. But Tank had worked out with him before, with Adrian Broner and Bunny, Robert Easter Jr., a lot of other, Richard Hitchens, so he worked out with him before. So this ain't nothing new. Tank been fighting since he was 7 years old, in competition 8. So he knows what to do and what to expect. But it's always good to have 4 eyes besides just 2. All right? I'll tell you, Trunk Simpson, he came up with him, Mia, which is Coach Ellis' daughter, and Tank. They all grew up together in that gym, the Upton gym. Matter of fact, Tank bought Mia a brand new truck, a brand new 2024 truck. All right, brand new, right off the floor. Why? Because they are best friends. They grew up together. So hey, sometimes you do that for friends. And they all young. Matter of fact, Trump Simpson's the youngest, but he's not with them anymore. I think he can do better without them because he's older now. His style had changed, and so he'd rather to go that route, and which is good, which is cool because that's still family. All right, they look at it like family, like Tank. Tank said, "I don't need Calvin Ford, but I need him as a father figure. He always gonna be dad, So I ain't mad at him for that, But I wish him a lot of luck. And one thing about it, I know that he's gonna come out victorious. I do know that. Okay, so that's why I say, and also he probably break another record because everybody's eager to see this rematch. Everybody really eager to see this rematch. And ain't nobody gonna tell me that Trigger gonna go sit there and try to compete with Tank on the same goddamn day. Are you crazy? So that's how I know Blue Blood at it again. Okay? See. So now let's keep moving. We got Devin Haney. Devin Haney, or let me put it this way, Bill Haney, okay, because I can swear him down, he's the fighter. Well, they want to fight Chio Lopez, okay? They going all the way back when the time they supposed to fight him, but he went another route, okay? And yes, a lot of people call him a duck at that time, and now he want to fight Devin. Now, Devin don't have a belt anymore. Now, I don't know why. This is a logical choice, and I think Devin's not ready right now. I think Devin needs to see a doctor. I think he has what we call PTS motherfucking D. What everybody got in Chicago. That's what we all got it in Chicago. It's been so much gun violence. It don't matter where you at in Chicago. It's somebody shooting, or you gonna get involved in the shooting, or you gonna be by the shooting. I mean, everybody, every time you hear a car backfire, everybody, even the old ladies, old women, all right, and people in the motherfucking drive through a McDonald's, everybody ducking. Have you ever seen a whole neighborhood duck? We all got PTSD, all right? So, but anyway, matter of fact, this Memorial Day, this is the first time this Memorial Day, listen up there, in Chicago, Illinois, this is the first time in 18 years we have had over 10 murders in that one day. That is a record, y'all. That's a record. Hey. Huh? Hey. hey. Everybody like, there ain't nothing to be happy about, KQ. No. Less than 10 people got killed on one day. That ain't no record. Yeah, it is a record. But anyway, yeah, that is true. I mean, they put it on the front page of the Chicago Sun-Times. First time in years. Only less than 10 people got shot or killed. And, everybody, hey, then do that dance. Quick, mama, tell me what's the word up. Everybody was dancing and shit. And, man, and that's sad. That's sad. It is. It's sad. It's sad than a mother. All right? But anyway, but I thought I'd run that past y'all. Okay? So make sure y'all hit the like button. Okay? Make sure y'all hit the cash app. All right. Now, once again, yeah, sir. Now, Devin Haney, he's not gonna fight Tio. Okay, Tio wants to fight him, but Tio got bigger problems right now. Now, Bill Haney, he's not gonna fight Tio. He wants to. He probably wanted to, but he's not no dummy either. He's seen what we seen, and it wasn't no game plan. Now, it might have been a game plan for Bill at that time, but he noticed that Devin, he pretty much, gun shy. He's gun shy right now. And I don't know how you overcome things like that. I never seen nobody really, Agent Brony, and nothing ever worked for him. I mean, he'll let his hands go every blue moon, but that's it. I don't know what's the cure for that. Anybody in the chat know? What's the cure for a gunshot? What's the cure for PTSD? Or what's the cure for ass whooping? All right, anybody, somebody tell me. All right, because I'm not really, really versed on that. All right, how can you overcome that? All right, you got to go in there and just knock somebody out to really overcome that, or what? I mean, really, think about it. What can they do to pretty much get back to who they used to be? Now, I thought Devin Haney is young enough and young enough to pretty much go in there and show up and show out. Now, maybe it ain't no cure for it, or maybe just gotta make it go away as time go on. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I thought, you've been off for a year, and now you get a chance, get your get back, So I don't know. It got to be some kind of cure. All right. Now, I tell you, I'm about to get to Abdullah Mason in a minute. Okay, I'm about to get to Abdullah Mason in a minute. I like the young man. Okay, but before I do, I'm just curious. Anybody out there know what can you do? Okay. Now, yes, Tay, you're right. Anthony Joshua, he's not gun shy. And he's been knocked out before. Matter of fact, he's been knocked out a couple times. We do not. Let me repeat that again. We do not give YouTube no super chats. All right? No super chats at night. They are ripping me off. And they are ripping everybody off. They went up to, no. But I see you, Uncle Dre, in that $2 holler, baby. What's going on, Unc? What's up, KQKC? Oh, you did? Yeah, what's going on, baby? You did? Yeah, what's going on, man? You did? All right, job, turkey. Yeah, the Mac attack is back, all right? Yes, sir. All right. Okay. What'd you say? No, she was saying cash. Yeah. They went. Yeah, man, they went up, man. You two, you got some nerve. Maybe it's something like what Walmart told Donald Trump. Man, you gonna make me go up on our customers. Because we can't do it without going up on the prices. And my turkey chips I like to eat. They went up on the turkey chips. I heard. So I'm like, man, that's okay. It's okay. All right. I'm going, no, that's my problem. That ain't y'all problem. Okay. That's my problem, not y'all. Now, okay. Now, so, Chill's not getting that fight. Okay. Now, they might change their mind, but somebody leaked the tape to Turkey. See, Tio thought he deleted it in time and Turkey can see it. But it's always somebody. Like that goddamn Shelton. All right, I ain't gonna say which Shelton is, but always screenshotting somebody. Always screenshotting something that he might think is important. And, he keep his finger on the screenshot button, So Turkey saw that, especially when he said Muhammad, and Turkey was offended. What's going on? Standing 8 count, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You out of there. Get out. What's going on? Standing 8 count. What's good with you, brother? Good to see you on this glorious night. Okay, man. So. And welcome. All right. And make sure y'all hit the like button. Okay. All right. Make sure y'all hit the like button. And also, no super chats tonight. All right. Just cash apps. All right. because YouTube is taking on the super chats, and they went up on I guess everything's going up. People don't have money like that like they used to, and sometimes hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, but anyway, appreciate you standing 8 count. All right, good to see you, bro. Now, what I was saying was so Devin Haney, Tio, he let it leak out to Turkey, calling him, saying, just call me Muhammad. All right. Well, Turkey didn't think that was funny. He didn't think that was funny at all. And he knew what he was trying to do. He knew he was trying to crack on his religion. And then also he said this. I think he was online the way he was talking. We just couldn't see the words or the people chatting with him. But he said, apologize for what? Why should I apologize for being myself? All right? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, Angie. All right. Okay, I know you gotta get your beauty sleep. All right. Then you be sleeping for a week then to get your beauty sleep then, huh? No, I'm just playing. All right. I'm just playing. All right. You beautiful just the way you are, sister. All right. But yeah, so Turkey got offended about it. He got offended by it, and he called off the fight. He said, I'm not paying for that fight. I'm not paying for no fight he's in. So listen. And I'm on a serious note. And I'm being honest with y'all. You cannot burn your bridges. You can't. You cannot burn your bridges. Because you know why? You might need them again. Now, this second part is going to kill you all. After he said that, and after Turkey said what he had to say, he had the audacity. He had the audacity to tell PBC to call him. PBC now. Now, riddle me this. You really think Al Heyman is going to entertain this nut? You think Al Heyman got time for this racist ass nut? Think about it. Think about the whole history of Tio Lopez. The one that said he's undisputed. And Mark Bernard, he agreed with him, but I don't. So think about that. He was lineal champion. Yes, he was. But you really think PBC and they promoters like Tom Brown, Samson Lewis, Floyd Mayweather, you really think they want to be bothered? They want to be bothered with his racist ass? Huh? Yes, sir. The standard 8 count? Yes, sir. I broke that news. All right? I broke that news. Yes. They substituted Lester Martinez. All right? Lester Martinez, yes, they substituted. You know why? Because that fight is not going well. That fight is not going well at all. Money issues. I know, KQ. We talking about Turkey. Why he got money issues? Like I keep telling everyone, nobody didn't want to listen to KQ. Nobody didn't want to listen to me. Nobody didn't want to do their research. I'm trying to tell them every day, that's not Turkey money. That's the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia money. That's the Public Investment Fund money, the PIF. That's Prince Solomon money. And he been spending every dime, putting on every fight, putting on every showcase, because that's what it was, a showcase, and not profit, not $1. Matter of fact, not even 1/4. He's in the red. He's in the red. So now, this fight ain't going well. First of all, it's the money. Then change the date. Now that date is pretty much forfeited because the University of Las Vegas, Nevada, they got that date now. They're going to be fighting at Allegiant Stadium. So, okay, you messed that up, Turkey. See, we got an inexperienced financer, because that's all he is. He's not a promoter. He don't have a license to be a promoter. He don't even have a license to be a U.S. citizen. He's over here on a guest visa. And then, and then he decided to kick Dana White to the curb. He said, Dana, look, your service is no longer needed. Okay? Now, TKO Promotions, the highest paid the champion would get, it's $756,000, if I'm not mistaken. Huh? You know? Now, see, Tay, that's the thing about it. UNLV, they got that date. They can't use that date now. And plus, he changed the date. Remember? Now, check this out, Standing 8 Cam. They sold tickets to StubHub, which StubHub put on sale. And we're talking about the ringside seats, 40,000. 40,000. And then the next day, I don't want to do that. Change the date to the 13th. Do you know how mad I will be? Well, first of all, you spending 40,000, you got some money. You got some money. I mean, come on. Hell, I'm human, damn it. Okay? I'm human. All right? I ain't no rich motherfucker, so, all right? So, 40,000. I mean, then you spend the money on a hotel. Because when you got the ticket, you happy. Hey, bud. Go ahead, bud. Now low. Oh. Then come to find out, damn, what? They changed the date. Then you got to take your ass back over to StubHub, whatever, and get your damn refund. Then you got to cancel the hotel room, huh? Oh, what what convenient it is. And now, he's in limbo now. You got a press conference coming up next month. Yeah. Guess where it's going to be at? Huh? New York? Nah. How about L.A.? No. Hey, how about Laguna Beach? All right? How about down there? Well, Young World at, right? Young World will be hosting everybody to the swimming pool. He got a pool party going on. Nope, ain't gonna be there either. Guess where he gonna be at? There you go. It's gonna be in Saudi, damn it. It's gonna be in Saudi, right? Introducing two-time undisputed champion of Bud. Oh, Terrence Bud Crawford. Yay! Nope, you ain't gonna hear a word. Because ain't nobody gonna be there but dignitaries. Everybody got tablecloths on. So everybody just gonna be sitting there. That's it. That's how they gonna be looking. They gonna be looking. Matter of fact, you might see one of these. You might see one of them. And then you might see Turkey probably said, something like that. Because see now the promoters, Oscar, Oscar and Bob, Todd, his brother-in-law that's running the business now. PDC, they ain't nothing. They stayed out of it, and I'm glad they did. Because now roosters are coming home to roost, baby. And now, everybody looking all crazy. Because that's just the press conference. The press conference. The first press conference in June. They don't fight till August. What the? So this is what's going on. Canelo Alvarez has a longer contract deal with Turkey. Or Eddie, whoever. I don't know. They all lie. But Bud don't. And right now, Bud is kind of a little upset. Okay? And Bud is upset. And you know what? I don't blame Bud on this one. You know, you're talking about my livelihood, dude. I'm adding this on for my grandkids. Because he trying to develop some generational wealth here, goddammit. He got his brains beat in for a while. So, I mean, you ain't taking no punishment, Bud, because you ain't really fought. Your resume is, ain't that great. I'm just saying. That's another day. But anyway, so now, now everything is in limbo. Matter of fact, that fight might not even take place. Remember, you heard it right here at KQKC. Just like you heard Lester Martinez when I told y'all he had a replacement. And his name is Lester Martinez. You heard it right here at KQKC. But nobody want to listen to me. Nobody want to give me my credit. I always got to toot my own goddamn horn. Why? Why? I'm telling you, I researched my shit. I'm not going to just tell y'all anything. I'm not going to do that. I'm an honest guy. Like that picture say, but I'm not one, but, like the picture say, I'm an honest hoe. I'm an honest hoe. Shit, come on. Man, but this is Turkey. This is Turkey. All right? This is Turkey. Because, see, when Turkey went and had a meeting at Netflix, all right, everybody came in. They had their little portfolios in front of them and shit. Had a little pencil in front of them. They had a little bottle of water in front of them. They had a little motherfucking microphone in front of them. And they can't even ready to do the deal. But guess what? Somebody walks in the door, right? The head honcho walks in the door and said, okay, y'all ready to get the meeting started? Turkey did one of these numbers. What the hell? Who is that? Who is that? See, Turkey, where he come from, women ain't charged of shit. But putting them clothes on that damn clothesline. That's all. But this woman, PhD, a Jewish doctrine, a bachelor's degree, experienced, running shit. She is the boss. She is the go-to. She's going to be running this. Turkey had a problem. He had a problem with this. And you know what? Netflix was on her side. Netflix said, hey, look, she's one going to be running. She's one heading this. Now, if you don't like it, there's the goddamn door. And guess what? Turkey went out that door. Because it's a religious thing to him. Because remember, I told y'all, women just learned how to drive over there. Now, I need to find out what's so special about that damn airport. Huh? That's what I need to find out. Because they saying that women can drive to the airport now. So what the fuck is so special about the airport? Why they can't drive to the grocery store? Why they can drive to the airport? What? I mean, what is it? And that's what I need to find out. Because I heard it not only once, twice. I've been hearing it like 3, 4 times. They can drive to the airport now, KQ. Wow. Okay. Why? Who gives a fuck? You know, I mean, I need to know. I need to know, baby. Come on. You know, and I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to rant. You know, and that wasn't my idea to rant. You know. Okay. Now I see somebody said Kellen Plant mother was killed. Does Roach win the rematch? You know what? Send an account? No. I think we went over it a little bit, but let me give you a little what we went over. No, I think Gervonta Davis win the rematch. Number one, history teaches us that when you automatically go through the rematch and not fight in between the rematch, you normally win. All right. Floyd Mayweather had 2 rematches in his whole career. One was Castillo, the other was Marcos Maidana, and he won both of them. He made some adjustments, and it worked. Same way with Lamont Roach. I broke it down where Lamont Roach was trying to stay close to Tank, so Tank don't have room to step back and hit him with one of them uppercuts like he did Leo Santa Cruz. Because Leo just woke up last week. Okay? Leo Santa Cruz just woke up last week. So, but Lamont Roach, he does have a chin. He does have a chin. I will give him that. That's why I told y'all earlier, I don't care about no knockout. Oh, well, you can't have knockouts all the time. I care about the win. That's the only thing I care about. And I don't care about winning in high fashion. So it won't be no excuse. I don't want to hear about Tank got a gift. I don't want to hear about that shit. Man, Tank dominated him. Tank almost had him out of there. You know, that's what I want to hear. Come Sunday morning on the morning after show, that's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. Man, Tank did his thing last night. Tank showed everybody who's boss. Tank showed everybody that I am the face of boxing. You see, Jaime McGee just got popped off. Valdez got popped off. Canelo Alvarez got popped off. Shane Mosley got popped off before. All these guys. But see, you can't say that about Gervonta Davis. You can laugh and talk about the hair grease all you want to. But one thing you can't say, that he got help from some kind of steroids or whatever. That's called natural power. All right? That's called natural goddamn power. Ain't nobody give it to him. He was born with it. He was born with it. Come on now. And you know what? And another thing, everybody with their smart ass mouth, God damn it. Look, smart ass mouth, I want y'all to come out and show up and show out and say, hey man, look, we have to give it to Tank. Oh, Tank, man, Tank commanded that fight. All right? That's what I want to hear. I know, I get it, Tank fans. Everybody gonna be on pins and needles. Everybody gonna be on pins and needles, all right? But don't forget, Tank knows who he's fighting. So he gonna pick up the pace so he come out the gate. He's not gonna wait 6 rounds to figure him out. Now, let me say about this 6 rounds, all right? I got to move on here, all right? But let me say this, all right? One thing about Gervonta Davis, one thing about Floyd Mayweather, one thing about Andre Ward, the best of them don't go out there gun-ho. The best of them go out there and figure out what is this guy doing. How's this guy coming forward? This guy dropping his left hand. All right? So, therefore, there go another left hook. There go a hook shot. Oh, this guy, oh, man, this guy, he got a tight guard. All right? Oh, no, he don't. He ain't that tight. He just got it up there. All right? Well, go between that bitch. Bust that nose. Puff that head back like a trampoline, goddammit. Huh? Or twist their head around like Chucky, baby, and you wanna play. You know, some shit like that. See, that's why I say, you can be exciting, secure. You can be exciting without a knockout. That's what you can do. You can show up and show out without getting knocked out. You know? Huh? All right, Anthony Robinson said, I like blue blood. I don't care. Hey, baby, you can like whoever you want. Okay? Okay? You like whoever you want. I'm not telling you not to like nobody. All right? Everybody got their own mind. Okay? You can like whoever you want. All right? That shit don't work over here. Okay? But anyway, so that's what I see on standard 8 count. All right? I think Tank will prevail. But I want him to prevail a commanding fight. I mean, that means that you command that fight. You win it in high fashion. You know, you don't need a knockout. But you can be like, man, damn, Tank is whooping this dude ass. I mean, Tank is doing everything except bending him over his knee and whooping his ass with a belt. You know, that's what I want to hear. That's what I want to see. And I'm like Fanon. Like Fanon said, I'm a little biased, and I guess I am too. But I'm the same way with Jamal. Y'all know Jamal, the Charlos are my favorite fighters. You know, yeah, I'm gonna be rooting for him every step of the way, but I'm still gonna call it like I see it. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm still gonna call it like I see it. All right. And what I see is Jamal bringing back that stiff long cue jab that he carries. One while, not now, but one while, Jamal Charlo had the best jab in the business. The best jab in the business after Holmes. No doubt about it. All right. I hear you, OG. Tank got to win in spectacular fashion. Yes. Yes, sir, standard 8 count, because see, you don't have to knock nobody out. This is a rematch. You got to win. And then you can breathe a little better now. All right? And then you go on to the next one. All right? That chapter of your life is gone. Okay, Lamont, you got another payday. All right? You better make it good. Because I have an inkling feeling you ain't going to win the next one. All right? You can ride off this win all you want to. You can go ahead and ride off this win. He gave you a shot, and you took it, and you did well. All right? I'm going to give you credit for it. I'm going to give him credit for it, because that's what boxing fans do. We honest. All right? We honest. And yeah, we got our favorites. Yeah, we got our favorites. Ain't no lie. We got our favorites. Knockout, he got Tank. Me, I like the Charlo a little bit more, you know, and I know they outdated and things like that, but that's the problem. That's the problem with these so-called boxing fans, right? If you want to ride with somebody, ride with them. Don't give up on them. Ride with them. If they got 3 losses in a row, that's okay. Ride with them. Ride with them till the wheels fall fucking off. Now, I know, Anthony, you like blue blood and everything, but did you like it when he switched up? Did you like it when he switched up? Did you like it when Earl Spence said, why did you switch up, nigga? Huh? Did you like that then? Huh? Or did you like, man, oh, wow, Blue, did you really do that? Did you like when he lied and say, oh, his motherfucking big fish apparel his wife threw out at one time? Do you really believe that? Or you just like him anyway? Huh? Come on, talk to me, baby. Come on. Huh? I mean, hey, like I say, You can like whoever you want to like. All right, you're a grown ass man. But I'm just curious. Do you like that? All right. Do you like when Earl approached his ass? Right? I'm like, man, go ahead, Earl. God damn it, tell him why you switch. He said, so how you gonna switch up? Are you gonna switch up? He said, how about this? Why you switched up? Hello. Mm-hmm. And what makes it so bad? Earl Spencer's a real G. He's a real G, right? Because he came back and gave Blue Blood. He gave Blue Blood that damn interview, regardless if he stopped working with him or not. All right? All right? That's what you got to do. All right. Make sure everybody hit the like button. All right. No super chats. No super chats, baby. All right. Just cash apps. All right. YouTube ain't getting no more money from KQ. They already went up. All right. So now, no more. All right. You got one out of me today. All right. That was this morning. Okay. But you ain't getting one tonight. No. So y'all getting rich off a poor man. You know. What's up, Doug? Right side. All right. Doug, don't come in here with you out of order. All right. I don't want to hear all that cliche shit. All right. Cause everybody's stealing my words. Everybody's stealing pop up live. Right. That's my shit. I started that. Right. Boxing after dark. I started that. Right. But everybody eating off of me and don't give me a dime. Shit. Now, somebody keep on saying, man, you out of order. Now, you keep hearing that blue, Doug right side, you get mad in the motherfucker. I know you would. So I would. Man, you out of order. Man, you sound like Doug right side. Man. You know, shoot. You know, but like I say, I don't care. Well, no, just give a brother a little recognition. That's all. Just say, hey, man, look, like KQ say, man, you know, hey, pop up live, baby, tonight. 9 o'clock, pop up live. All right, bossing out the dark, like KQ said. I mean, I ain't got it copywritten nowhere, but I should. Then that way, if I do that, none of y'all better not do it, or I'm gonna sue you. I might do that. I might get it copywritten. All right, and that way y'all use it, I'm suing. All right, I'm suing. I'm taking all y'all YouTube money. How about that? No, KQ ain't like that. All right, y'all know I ain't like that. Doug would tell I ain't like that. I rock with everybody, you know. But anyway, so yeah, that's all I want to say. That's all I want to say. I don't want to see Tank trying to knock somebody out and things like that. You know, I just want him to win. Okay, you know, and you got to win in high fashion. I don't need nobody saying, man, it was close. I gave Tank 6 rounds, and I gave Lamont Roach 7 rounds. You know, I don't want to do that. No, I want Tank to go in there and dominate. No need a knockout. Just go in there and dominate. All right? No. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. You take the win, and, you know, hey, a good fight. No trilogy. No trilogy. You don't need no trilogy. Because Tank made some adjustments. And this is what a good fight is all about. A good fight is all about this. Making adjustments. Now, I'm not coming up with no excuses. Because my boys, they fighting tomorrow night. But I will say this. I don't go for excuses. Okay? Yeah, we know Tank had something on his mind. We know that wasn't a real Devontae Davis. We know he don't do all that damn fidgeting and jumping down on one knee, hopping back up and all that. He was fidgety. He was real fidgety. His mind wasn't focused, and things were just unfamiliar because he didn't have no familiar faces in the corner. And I mean, then you got Barry Hunter standing there telling you this and that and this and that. Then when they tell you behind, man, you need to step it up, then he come in there and sit down on every punch he throws. But he was overthrowing them. He was missing. So, I mean, hey, it could have gone either way. But I do know one thing. He did not get hit by that punch. That punch was thrown, but he did not get hit by it. he was thrown, but he didn't hit by it. Okay, so that didn't make him take no damn knee. All right, please. And then also, he did get hit, but he got hit. He wasn't hurt. He was thrown off balance. That's it. And the rest of the fight, Imano. That was it. No more, no less. All right. What's up, Dub? Right side, baby. What's going on? All right, my guy, Dub. All right. Yes, sir. Dub, right side. Good brother, man. Good brother. Got in here and started his YouTube channel, man, and been on fire ever since. And I helped him out just a little bit. He did the rest. All right. So good brother. Now, how do you feel about Charlo saying he not mad at Till for the racist comments? Well, Lamont, Jamal, he's on this peaceful trip. All right. Everything is okay with him, right? Because he wants peace in his life, right? He don't want no negativity in his life. Now, this is his words, not mine, y'all. All right. And he want to be able to focus on the fight. Of course, Chill has his reasons why he say what he say, but I don't know. Did he say he disagreed with whatever? I ain't heard it yet, but he don't want negativity in his camp or in this fight. Now, of course, I'm quite sure out in front of the cameras, when he's not around the cameras, he probably tell him, I wish I can kick his ass or something. I don't know. But I'm quite sure he don't agree. He don't agree with him at all. So, but so that's how I look at it. But I'm surprised at Jamal, and if Jamel said it too. But Jamal, he's coming back from a long ways out. And this is going to show ring rust. You're going to see a little bit of that. But you're also going to see that sharp jab I've been telling y'all about. So that's how I see it. That's how I see it. And, but I got to respect Jamal. But one thing about it is, listen, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Even though you got a favorite fighter, right? But when your favorite fighter is wrong, his ass is wrong. All right? His ass is wrong. And right now, I say, listen, Jamal, you're wrong. You should have said, hey, look here. He wrong or he out of order. He out of order. Look, I wish I was fighting him beside Lamont. All right? I wish I was fighting him. I would beat his ass for every word he said. See, that's what he should have said. See, sometimes you can have a favorite fighter, but you can critique your favorite fighter. You can critique him. That don't mean that you don't like him no more. That don't mean that. Shit. But I'm gonna critique his ass. Him and Jamel. Because when Jamel went up there to fight Canelo Alvarez, he took his brother's place. I was pissed off at his ass. I was so pissed off. They when he took that knee. I said, get your punk ass up. That's what I said. I said, get your punk ass up. What you doing taking a knee? You weren't hurt. But he said he felt a little dizzy and he didn't want to get knocked out, so he took a knee. No, you took a knee, man, so he can win and you just want to get that bag. Now get the no. You got listen, you can love a fighter, but you also can lose a fighter. Okay? And that's how I look at things. Now, how I feel about Keyshawn Davis versus Abdullah Mason, I think it's a hell of a fight. I think it's a great fight. But one thing about it is Keyshawn is a little heavy-handed. Abdullah Mason's tall, got a reach. He does have power. He don't have that man strength yet because he's only 21. And but Keyshawn can come out victorious, but it's not gonna be no easy task. He's gonna have to learn how to get around that jab. He's gonna have to learn how to get around that long pew stick. That's what he's gonna have to learn, because that's what Abdullah always use, that long jab. But one thing about it is he ain't no punk. All right, he got knocked down on the keister, but what did he do? He went on the outside and fought on the outside, right? No, he did not. He went right back in the pocket. He went right back in the pocket, and he gave his opponent just like he got it. But he gave it to him more tenfold, baby. All right? He knocked his ass out. That's what I call a dog. That's what I call a dog. Well, got a dog with heart. That's what I call a dog with heart. But it will be a close fight, but I think Abdullah Mason just too green right now. He's just too green right now. I think Keyshawn is a little more advanced with the Olympics and things like that. And of course, competition wise, fight of the year. Well, it depends on if they go at it. It depends on if Abdullah Mason keep that jab out there and fight on the outside. Now, if they fight on the inside, which is going to be hard to do because Keyshawn got a long reach and he needs that long room to throw it. The long uppercut, bam, that shovel jab, bam. He going to need room for all that. Keyshawn short, precise punches. And I don't like the way Keyshawn throws his punches. He turn them over when he punch. All right? He turn his punches over. All right? Now, maybe it's a habit, but that's a habit that needs to be broke because you're going to break your wrist. You're going to break your wrist. Keep doing that because he's like, bam. All right, let me move back some. I think I'm too far up on the thing. But I think he's going to be back like this and he turn it over like that, right? He turn it over. Wham. But Keyshawn, listen, stop holding up the three. All right, stop doing this. All right, and just take two down and leave one up. Because the other two brothers right now, they need some polishing. All right, they need some buffering. All right, they need some buffering, baby. All right, because, they ain't, they're not right now, they're not on your level. Okay, all right. So, but anyway, that's how I see it. Okay. But yeah. And also, I want to touch on this before I get out of here. All right. I didn't expect to be on here but an hour, but hey, y'all still here, so I'm gonna be here too. Okay. So y'all still here, and it's been over an hour. Hour and a half. Okay. But listen, Boots Ennis. Okay. Let me say this. You don't need to be turning down on fights, dude. Especially when your opponents are busy. Now, you're going to sit there and wait on them? Because Brian Norman, Senior, good job knockout today. Good job on his ass on YMS Sports. All right? Good job on him. All right? Now, but I will say this, though. You you got to take whatever you can get right now. You got to stay active. You don't need no ring rust. You must stay active if you want to be undisputed. Now, he's going to have to double step you. What I mean by that is like in the Army. You got to pretty much rush it. All right? Because he's getting bigger. He can't make the weight already. Because like Bozy said, man, he can't make 147 anymore. He need to move up to 154. And Boo said, man, I can make one more fight, maybe two more fights to get undisputed. But how you going to do that? And they're on their way to Japan. Now, you can go ahead and get Rolly belt. Rolly right there. Rolly ain't got nothing going. I mean, come on. So that's what I'm looking at, So, but I think, and this is my personal opinion, I don't think Boots going to be able to make it. I think he's going to have to move up to 154. I'm sorry, but I don't think he's going to be able to make it. Now, I will say this. If that fight don't happen, and Lester Martinez step in for Chance Crawford, because, see, Lester Martinez, he's there for Chance. He's there for Canelo Alvarez. He's not there for Bud. He's there for Canelo Alvarez. That's what it's there for. Yeah. Send a count. What's going on, baby? Good boxing talk. Hey, man, I appreciate it. I appreciate you, bro. All right? And I appreciate it. And don't forget, hit the cash out. All right? Let me see. Not getting anything? No. All right? Y'all hit the cash out, baby. We working tonight. All right? We working the night. All right? Because we got a fight tomorrow night. All right? KQ ain't going live to tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. All right? So, but with that, any more thoughts, great thoughts, anything that I can go over, or anything. All right, Mason remind me of a young Earl. Yes, he does. He can't. Yeah, he does. Southpaw, tall, got a long range, as far as his jab, you know. He said Calvin Davis, the oldest one, might lose to Albright dude. Yeah. yeah. Probably will. You know, it is what it is. You know, but anybody else got anything to say? All right. Anybody got anything? Any questions they would like answered or anything? All right. Because we got 2:32 a.m. in the morning, and that's Central Standard Time. And I'm talking about boxing after dark. God damn it, this boxing after dark. When the last time you seen KQ up this late and wide awoke and not asleep? Wow. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to let you on the lead. I'm going to let you on a little secret. All right? Okay? Man, my mom and dad is out of town, okay? And they won't be back to Tuesday. My sister took them down to Arkansas, okay? And they're there for a funeral, but they're also there just to get out and get some fresh air and get out of the city of Chicago. And they're enjoying every step of the way. I talked to them today, and that alone gave me enough energy because I don't have to run over there twice a day. I don't have to drive 25 minutes one way, you know? And so, therefore, that gave me a lot of energy, all right, for the last couple of days. They've been gone for 2 days. So, man, so that's why I'm full of energy. I've been up watching movies late last night. That's why I was tired this morning, you know, so, but, hey, it is what it is. And I thank everybody for coming in. I don't care if it's just 40 people in here today. That's okay with me. And I got a chance to, my guy, Young World, you know, he was able to come in because I had called him earlier and left a message. But I'm glad to see everybody that came in that I haven't seen in a while, like Standing 8 Count. You know, good to see you, brother. All right. Good to see you, man. And I thank you. All right. And once again, like I say, hit the Cash App on your way out. All right. We got the Cash App, $275 KQKC. All right. I'm working on something for our channel members and everything that's in the Cash App. Well, I'll explain it to y'all. Okay. All right. So, because once before during the pandemic, a thing was flowing real good at that time, and I was able to do a lot with that, you know, giving away cash apps and stuff like that. So, but I thank you all. I thank you all for coming in today. I thank you all. Well, tonight. I thank you all for coming in tonight. I didn't get a chance to go through what I wanted to go through, my bullet points, because it was going to be just an hour, but we, you know, we dove off into some other things, and which is okay. All right, and which is okay. Because one thing about it, I do know my boxing, and I can talk about boxing all day and night. You know, I can answer questions all day and night. You know, but like I say, with the Tank fight coming up, Gervonta Davis, we don't need a knockout. Yes, we like when you get knockouts. Yes, you know, that fuel your fire and everything, but this rematch, we need for you to box. Okay? We need for you to box, and we need for you to win, and we need for you to take over that fight. Some fights is tip for tap. We don't need no tip for tap. We need you to dominate. We need for you to do something that you never done before. How about that? All right, put a little spin into it. All right, surprise them. You know, give them a little surprise. That's what we want. That's the one who gave Keyshawn his toughest fight. All right, yeah. So we're gonna see. You know, we're gonna see. And for the love of me, I don't know why he won't fight Andy Cruz. I don't know why, but anyway, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. But that's all I got. I know everybody else, my channel members are asleep, and you all here holding down the fort. I appreciate that. Okay, I really do, and I appreciate my chat. I do. I appreciate all you all, and I'm working on something for everybody. You know, something I can do for everyone, every last one of you all, especially my everyday people. Especially my everyday people. I'm trying to figure out what can I do. And I ain't talking about the channel members. All right, we're gonna work on that with the Cash App or whatever. But I'm talking what I can do for everybody, you know, that comes in every day, that I see every day. But don't worry, I got me and a couple of people on it. Okay. So with that, that's all I got. All right, Night Rider going to sleep. You going to sleep, Night Rider? All right, Lamont Roach Jr. was not letting change uppercut happen. Dangerous game to play. Yeah, I know. You're right, Anthony. You know, no, I'm here. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, Night Rider going to bed? I thought he a night owl. But yeah, you're right, Anthony. You're right. Tank gonna have to figure out something else out of the uppercut. He liked to throw that uppercut. He liked to throw that uppercut with authority. He liked to rail back and this and that. But Lamont is gonna put up that glove, and he's not gonna be able to get through. So you're gonna either have to go around that high guard, but you down here. So you need to work down there. Take that air out. Hit that sweet spot. Just like when Floyd was fighting, I forgot his name, and he kept on telling his corner, he kept telling Roger, look here, man, he protecting it. He protecting that body. And he couldn't get to that body, you know. But he figured it out sooner or later. He figured it out. So, but then again, this ain't Floyd Mayweather. This ain't that fight. So he gonna have to find a way. So all them coaches that Tank got around him, they gonna have to figure out something, you know, because August 16th is coming up real fast. So with that, that's all KQ got for y'all, baby. All right. Man, thank y'all for riding out with me. All right. Thank y'all for holding the fork down with me, baby. Almost 2 hours. 2 hours, baby. And I just said, you know what? I'm going to go live. Right. And I'm talking about this was like at 12:15. I said, let me make a thumbnail real fast. Right. And that's what I did. I made a thumbnail in record time, baby. Woo, woo. Matter of fact, let me pick this picture out. All right. Because these two pop dirty. All right. So I put that up there. All right. And there you go. All right. And here we go. I put the time on there, this and that. And had a hard time. They were trying to make me put the time in for tomorrow. Right. You know, because it wasn't 12 o'clock yet. You know, I'm like, man, whoa, no, it was after 12. That's right. And I kept on trying to put the other in, but, you know, it is what it is. All right. But, yeah, man, I'm glad. Night Rider. I'm glad I did because now I got restless. I couldn't sleep and everything, you know, and so yeah. And I knew I wasn't going to be live tomorrow night anyway. So I figured I'd give y'all a little something. All right. And I hope y'all enjoyed that live stream, okay? Because it is considered a live stream once it's over 1 hour. It's considered a live stream. Anything before 1 hour is considered a video or a premiere. Okay, keep that in mind, new people, right? New content creators. Okay. So with that, that's all I have, man. Like I say, drop a cash app on your way out. All right, to show your love for the grind, or whatever you can send. All right, we are working on something right now for the channel. So, man, I appreciate it. It ain't cheap to keep everything running, but that ain't what I'm working on. Okay, for you all. This is for you all. All right. So with that, that's all I got. All right. Do me a favor. I need for you to do this one favor for me. Keep your head on a swivel, baby. Keep your head on a swivel. All right. And peep outside. You see that bush moving? Man, wait 10 minutes. Wait 10 minutes. All right. And then peep out again. If that bush ain't moving no more, baby, you good to go. You good to go. All right. So with that, man, one more thing. Live it up, baby. Live it up. All right. And here we go. All right. That's the $275 KQKC. And on with that, oh, baby, live it up. Oh!
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers. And just people out there just getting their money on, you know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.
In my lifetime, haters tried to put me down, telling me things I couldn't do, and goals I won't achieve. Even my best friends used to tell me that I wouldn't amount to much, but thoughts like those I could not perceive. So I live it up, y'all. I got diamond rings and pearls. Because I'm living it up, y'all. I got grits and pretty girls. You know, living it up, y'all. I got loaded brand new cars. And who would have thought that I'd make it this far? Now that I made it, and I did it by myself. What do all you haters have to say now? Oh, I'm not upset about it, but this will teach you not to doubt it. And no, you cannot be denied. I got diamond rings and pearls. Because living it up, y'all. I got a crib and lovely girl. Living it up, y'all. I got loot and brand new cars. And who would have thought that I'd make it this far? Don't take this personally. Don't take this personally. No, you can't be down with me. You can't be down with me. I got more money to earn. Watch how I get it and learn. It's just a lot of hard work and pain to get and be where I'm at today. Oh, I'll never have a want or a need again, and I'm living it up.
And for you girls out there that's chasing paper, you get what belongs to you. And for you gold diggers and everything,